Investigators are still looking for the full explanation of the shooting rampage at the Sikh temple in Wisconsin. What authorities originally called domestic terrorism has been explained so far mainly as a hate crime with erroneous profiling by an alleged killer who was a white supremacist. By Sikh religious custom, the men wear turbans, so they're often mistaken for Muslims, and Sikhs in this country were the victim of multiple hate crimes in the months right after the attacks on 9/11. The Sikh religion is the fifth largest in the world, and it was founded in the Punjab region of what's now India and Pakistan. About 500,000 Sikhs make their home in the United States. Some of them are turning attention to the mass shooting in Wisconsin by planning a vigil tonight at Boston University. Our guest is one of the organizers, the president of the Sikh Association at Boston University, Gurteg. Singh, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Even Wisconsin, it sounds like a far-off place for many people in Boston, but in terms of what happened with this shooting, it must have hit close to home, the people who live around here too.
Absolutely. With the Sikh religion, it's a very tight-knit community. We call each other brothers and sisters, so it honestly feels as if 6 of our brothers and sisters were taken from this earth.
What about what's happened since 9/11? I saw one figure, about 300 cases, even just in the immediate aftermath. This must be a pretty common occurrence.
Absolutely. Even as early as a day after 9/11, someone in Phoenix was gunned down. Over 700 cases of hate crime have been reported to the Sikh Coalition, United Sikhs, and the Saldef community. Kids are getting bullied at school, their turbans are being taken off, people are being shot, people are being beaten up on their way from getting groceries, going back home. It's very, very unfortunate, but it's scary, but it's time to take the stand, and unfortunately we take this tragedy, but it's time to take a stand now and use this tragedy as an opportunity to inform the public of what Sikhism is as a religion.
By the way, what would you like people to know about Sikhism?
I think the main thing that especially has been caught up in the media is that Sikhs are different from Muslims and Hindus. I feel that's not the message that we're trying to get across. By saying that, we give the opportunity that it's okay to go ahead and kill Muslims or kill Hindus and be hateful against them and discriminate against them. That's not the message that we were trying to get across. The message we're trying to get across is that, one, there should be no hatred. We are in a melting pot called America. We've come from different generations and different families from different countries, and we all come here together to better our lives and grow up and have a better future for our kids. So what the idea behind our message right now and what we're doing tonight and all throughout the world with these vigils is that we tell people who Sikhs are and what Sikhs do at Gurdwaras, at their temples, and how they are peaceful people and how they're friendly people. And they just want to spread the message of why we wear turbans, why we wear bracelets around, why we just want to incorporate ourselves into this American dream.
What I've been struck by in my limited exposure to the religion is the way that they are very hospitable to neighbors and trying to be open.
Absolutely, absolutely. Even as during the Wisconsin tragedy, the Sikh temple near where Oak Creek is handed out water and food to all the journalists and the policemen that were working around just to make sure they're healthy and keeping up and not being fatigued or fainting while they're trying to help our community out.
By the way you've planned the event tonight in the vigil, I guess there has been also some outreach to some other communities as well? Yes,
absolutely. We have Laura Everett coming, who is the executive director of the Massachusetts Council of Churches. We have the Islamic Interfaith Council, members of them coming. We have Anti-Defamation League, people from there coming. People from all over the BU community, all over Boston area. We have all different temples coming around, all the Gurdwaras and Hindu ashrams that are coming. Hopefully we get a good turnout today with a very mixed group of crowd.
I wouldn't expect as many of the problems you described earlier happening around a university, a big university in the Boston area, but I guess in your life here you must have encountered some cases where something didn't come across the right way, where someone was insulting or a bit hostile?
Absolutely. Being in Boston is a very, very diverse community, a very diverse city, so you see people of all different origins and faith here. But going back home to New Jersey, where I grew up, there was definitely voices of discrimination and prejudice there, whereas people calling Sikhs as turban heads or towel heads, telling us to get our rags off our head or go back to Afghanistan, Pakistan. And mostly, you would say that it's mostly older people or adults or kids, but it is all throughout the community, and you see it wherever you go, even if it is in Wisconsin or even if it is in diverse communities such as New York City. But hatred is everywhere, and the point of vigils like this and opportunities like this is to take advantage of this and spread the word of just one love and having community against hatred. Well, not just the Sikh community standing up against hatred, but coming together, and as the title of our event tonight is, being united against hate.
Right. Thank you very much for being with us.
Truly appreciate the opportunity to talk to you.
Gurteg, Singh.